What's up guys, you're watching thisisXtation. My name is MKM and today's video is about the strategies you guys can use on the map of Erangel in PUBG Mobile. So starting off with our number one strategy, if you are going to Milta Power, you land on the roof and so first thing you do is grab a weapon. If you grab a weapon, then you'll be able to face the enemies that are going to come. And if you follow my instruction of the video that I told you about my last video, I'm going to leave a card above of the video I'm talking about. So if you use my instructions, you'll land before others land, and by that way you can get advantage over them and kill them before they come. Also, if you leave Milta Power, you can go towards this whatever you want to say, this silo area. So if you go here and you're gonna sit behind a cover, like I'm sitting here behind a car, you can find a better cover. If you sit there and wait for your enemies, they'll never know that you're waiting there for them. So that's a strategy you can use to get more loot. Okay, so number two is Pochinki. So it's a way how you can survive at Pochinki. It's simple. You just land on this side of the Pochinki. There are a lot of buildings with blue roofs there, so you loot these buildings with blue roofs and till the end, and you'll be safe. You'll avoid the traffic that comes in the middle of Pochinki. Just try avoiding going to the middle of Pochinki in the start. That way you will avoid the traffic and you will have greater chances of surviving at Pochinki. Just make sure that you grab weapons first, and if you see anyone, just simply call for support and hide. Don't rush in. Just simply try to first spot your enemy, where he is and what is his approach. So before you do anything, just try to find his approach. Okay, so the number three place is school. So school is like a place where a lot of enemies come. Okay, so here, what do we do to survive at school is we land at this place. So how do we survive? We land at this place, we grab a gun, and the other enemies who land will have a small advantage over them again, and then we loot, we kill them. It will be easier to kill enemies if we are like above them, and if we land below, then the other guys which are above, they'll have advantage over us. In this case, I didn't land on the roof, but I got lucky, and there were like enemies crawling everywhere. First I killed enemies that were on the lower floor, then I got up and then I found these guys and finally killed them. So watch the gameplay till I kill them, and then I'll go to the next strategy. Okay, so in this case I didn't record the full gameplay, probably the recorder crashed, but I'll move on to the next strategy that you can use. I killed that guy, by the way. It was like he was using shotgun, so I decided to go far from him, and then I had a mini 14, so I killed him. Okay, so the number fourth strategy that you can use is on prison. Okay, you can use this strategy to get kills and loot. So you get to this place on prison. I'm showing you it on the map. You get to a higher point, the mountains or whatever. You go to cover and make sure no one's behind you. You can make sure that if there are enemies there by the doors. If the doors are open, then there are enemies there. So you quickly loot near shelter or Milta Power, and you go there to kill enemies. Okay, so the number fifth strategy that we can use is on shelter. Shelter is like, people come there and there's great loot there, no doubt. So the thing we can do to survive there is like, first grab a gun, and if you don't find a gun, keep moving, leave the loot and leave other stuff. Just first grab a gun, and you land at the side which I have landed, by a tree, not by a side where there was a small building, and you might get loot there, but leave the building, we'll get that loot later. And just land at this side, right, the side that is by the tree. Okay, so what will happen by when we go to that side is we will cover the whole shelter, and we won't leave any space any place of shelter, we won't leave. Okay, so when you come this area, you're gonna see two places meet. This is like the half areas where the areas correspond, and if the other guy doesn't have the loot or the guns, he'll try to be stay in cover like this guy, and if he has loot, he'll rush in. So make sure that you stay behind cover here, and when he'll rush in, you can easily kill him. It's not that hard. Like this guy had a shotgun. He couldn't kill me, obviously, so I killed him with a Molotov. So that was for today. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you didn't understand anything, make sure you tell me in the comment section below. I'll be glad to tell you. You're watching This Is Station. My name is MKM, and I'll meet you guys in the next video.